Howdy, folks! I'm so hot that I forgot to click on the mic. It's the hottest that Sheffield has been this year today. So excuse me for being bleh. And you might hear some noise because I've left my window open, so you might hear the people in the pub garden of the pub that I live on top of. So sorry about that. If I close that window, that's it. I wouldn't be able to be alive. Howdy, Soda. Hello, weird guy. Hello, Percival. Percival says they'll say autopsy and my autopsy. Ospardo, I was gonna hit every track from the albums, but then I saw how many there were in just the first album alone, so I just went, nope, I guess I'll hear your recommendations. There's no official. I can't find any official list of every single song. I tried to listen to as many songs as I could, mainly the popular ones, mainly the ones that people say, hey, these are the best ones. That's the best I could do, because, like, there's so many Boss Burger songs. Technically, the show is a musical, so there's, like, a song nearly every episode, and there's been 12 seasons. So, yeah, it was very hard for me to kind of, like, listen to all of them. But, yeah, I listened to as many as I could. Try my best to narrow it down to 5. And we'll get to it very soon. What? It's so hot. It's cooling down now, but like that's not saying much. That's really not saying much. It's like saying, oh, it's stopped being a sun and now it's a volcano. That's what it's. It's so freaking hot. But yeah, how is everyone today? What's everyone been up to today? I've just suffered. I've just sat in my chair, my armchair all day with the fan just in my face and watching stuff. Because if I don't have the fan in front of my face, that's it. I can't do anything. So yeah, I've just been watching Shirobako while trying to cool down. I literally cannot work. I've tried working. I can work at night when it starts to cool down, but like during the day, it's like no, cannot do a single thing. Yeah, so I've mainly just watched Shirobako. That's it. That's mostly it. Yeah. But yeah, let me know what you've been up to today. Leo says, sweating like a cat at Crufts. But I'm good. I'm starting an After Effects class tomorrow night at 6 p.m. my time. Good luck with that. Absolutely good luck with that. I had to learn After Effects on my university animation course, and like I couldn't do it. I could probably do it now because I've learned a bit more about compositing and stuff since. But while I was at uni, I went to uni to learn stop motion. I wasn't there for like all the other stuff. Soda says, I've been asleep most of the day. It's too damn hot. I don't blame you. At the same time, though, I've just given up trying to sleep because it's just too hot to sleep as well. And my fan I can't get my fan close to my bed. So, like, if I want to sleep, if I really want to sleep, I have to, like, sleep on this chair because it's close to the fan. Yeah, I've just given up sleeping. I sleep fine at night, though. Sleep fine at night. Good dude, I learned my therapist has the you-know-what, so we had to change to a virtual appointment. Right. Do you prefer virtual or do you prefer in person? This is very cold coffee. That's all I'm gonna say. I've made some very cold. I made some coffee. Put it in the freezer for an hour. I need the cold. I need the cool down. Where guy says I had driving lessons this morning. The rest of the day I've just been chilling. How did the driving lessons go? Let me know. Let me know how the driving lessons went. Hope it was successful. You know what's weird about this weather as well is that I love like cold as fuck baths now. Like seriously cold. It's so weird. Like I will purposely just leave the cold tap on, not even bother with the warm or hot tap. I'm just cold as fuck, and I'm in heaven. Soda. I can't sleep because my bedroom has a habit of getting muggy. Oh dear. It's kind of weird how coincidental it is that I've got a bunch of Bob's Burger streams this week, the same week it's streaming on Disney Plus and Hulu. Just kind of come together, I guess. I'm not going to be seeing the Bob's Burgers movie just yet. I'm planning to watch it with my friends Callie and Henry. We're going to eat burgers and ice cream while watching the Bob's Burgers movie at their place. So I'm saving the film. So no spoilers, no spoilers. I want to get like a fridge. I want a fridge for a bed. That's what I want. Lerend Mo Potato. It's been way too hot where I'm at. Recently started watching Bob's Burgers. Hope you're enjoying Bob's Burgers, by the way. Hope you're enjoying it. My mate Miranda started watching it as well, and like something I didn't, because I've been rewatching it for the movie, and like rewatching season 1 is bizarre. Not just because the animation is kind of like jank compared to the rest of the show, but like the characters are very different as well. So I can see why for some people it's difficult to get into at first, because the season 1's almost like its own show in itself. Listy, get a water and fill it with ice cubes. I don't have an ice cube tray. I've kept meaning to get one. I really have. I really would like an ice cube tray. Where am I in chat? Sorry. Wayguy says their driving lessons went well. I'm still learning the basics. Keep at it. Keep at it. Good luck. Ospardo, almost every job opportunity for an editor has required knowledge of After Effects, as well as the actual editing programs, and since my advanced Avid Media Composer class got cancelled due to lack of participants, dang, sorry about that, I might as well add AE to my resume. Yeah, this is something I'll say to every student that's wanting to get into filmmaking. Put as much as you can in terms of software for your resume. Do it. I really regret not learning more softwares. I really do. It really opens up the job market for you. Where am I in chat? Soda, even with the fan on at full speed and windows open, it's still hot. Again, I'm fine. My fan's okay. It's just I have to put it right in my freaking face to make it work. Cuba Dude, I bought an air conditioner for this summer. Best thing I purchased so far this year. Very, very lucky. Air conditioners are not really a home thing in England. Because we're just not prepared for the summer. We're so used to the weather being miserable. It's like, why bother? We're never going to get sunshine. We don't need air conditioners. So when the summer does come, we're like, damn it, we want air conditioners. It's not normal over here. Everyone just, when it comes to the summer in England, everyone just tries to grab a fan and hope for the best. That's it. It says cold baths are just the most heavenly experience right now. You're making me want another cold bath. Wait, guy, that sounds like a great way to watch the movie. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's been a while since I've seen those friends as well, so it'd be nice to see them. Leo, I used to buy the bag of ice before I got a fridge with a tray. I fill a massive glass jug full and water, so I've got a supply of cold water all day while I'm working. I've also started using the trick of filling my glass with quarter full of water, then put it at a slight tilted angle in the freezer so the water runs over the ice as you drink it. Ooh, that's nice. I'm very careful about how long I leave cups and mugs in the freezer, because I've done it before, and like it made like this perfect split, just broke it into this perfect half split. So I've been really cautious about how long I leave it in there for. I cannot get ice bags because I share a fridge with the pub staff, so there's no space. Like if I want to use the freezer, I kind of have to squish it in. Yeah. God, okay, let's do this top 5, and then I can go back to my fan. Right, so yeah, top 5 Bob's Burgers songs. I tried to re-listen to as many songs as I could. I already knew the ones. I already had contenders in mind. I mainly just tried to think, okay, which are the ones that stuck with me? Which are the ones that stuck with me? Listed. There's a fun video online of a dog lying inside a quilt cover with a fan in front to create a wind tunnel to cool it down. Genius. Nah, I think I've seen that. That's brilliant. Okay. Very sorry if this is going to be a complete disaster, because I'm so friggin' hot. I will do my best. Okay, so what's my number 5? My 5th favourite Bob's Burgers song is I Love You So Much It's Scary. So I already really like Boys for Now as a fictional boy band, because I love boy bands. I really do love boy bands. Unironically, I'm a big fan of boy bands, including 90s and 2000s boy bands. And like a bit like Turning Red, Boys for Now, they're kind of like both a joke, but also kind of like there's some sincerity to them, and there's some earnestness to them that, and you kind of become a Boys for Now fan yourself because their songs are so fun. But I feel like this is the best Boys for Now song. It's the one we get to hear the longest of as well, and it's really fun. It's just a really fun song, and like it's meant to be this affectionate tribute to Halloween pop songs, and it does it so well, because like as you can see in the picture, it's very much parodying Everybody by Backstreet Boys, one of the best Halloween music videos ever. And then later on in the video they start parodying Thriller as well, and like the song itself is just so cute, but also kind of funny as well, because I just love how it opens up like, you know what Halloween's about? It's about love. What? And like this, it's not just a pop song, because throughout the song the Belchers are actually watching the song on a laptop, and they're constantly interjecting with commentary and jokes, and then later on they all start to sing together as a family. It's wonderful. I really like this song. I really do. Whoa. Lot of Billy, hello Jamie, am I late? No, just got number 5. Number 5 is I Love You So Much It's Scary. Billy, what do you think of Bob's Burgers movie? I've not seen it yet, mate. Ospardo, I'm so happy the time zone differences between BST and IST are only 2 hours. Oh, almost the rest of the streamers I follow are Americans, so they tend to stream at 4 a.m. my time. Yeah, yeah. Good. So, I'm so hot. Leo, gotta have a Halloween bop. After all, Black Tree Bag is still one of the Halloween songs. Oh, no, it's a different song. So is it? I know it's called Everybody. Or is it Everybody? I always mix up these songs. Oh, it is. So like it's called Everybody Backstreet's Bag. My fault. My bad. Osvaldo, speaking of boy bands, I remember I used to be a big fan of Big Time Rush in the day. My boy band as a kid was Boyzone, but I was way more into Spice Girls. Leo, you know Halloween's about love. Jam, you know my relation for monsters. Of course, Halloween's about love. Soda, I really need to watch the Bob's Burgers. I haven't seen much of it outside the pilot episode and a few random episodes here and there. Yeah, definitely don't. Definitely reserve your judgment for like later seasons, because like the pilot episode is not a great illustration of what the show is like as a whole. Listy, I love the joke in the song about how they keep switching the guy who plays Alan in the band. Yeah, I do too. And I like that Tina's so defensive about like it's not true, but that's to teenage girls. She doesn't want to know about like the ins and outs of like of a boy band's like secret side. She wants to believe in the illusion. But yeah, I really love this song. I mean, like, it's one of the Bob's Burgers songs I'd love to go back to again and again, especially at Halloween. So, does anyone else have anything else they want to say about the song before we move on? I also really like how the actual video looks like it was animated and directed in the style of a pop music video. It really does look like they've gone for that. All the shots, all the angles, it just works. It's not just like an animated sequence. It's in the style of a music video. I really like that. It's what helps you to separate it from the show. So actually, I kind of like the pilot episode. I'm not saying it's bad. Like, when I say like season 1 is different, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's different. it's a different kind of Bob's Burgers. And like, I will happily watch season 1 now and again. There are some episodes of season 1 that I generally really do like. Yeah. Let's move on to my number 4. So, what is my number 4? So, in one episode, Bob is starting to have burnout. And he starts, like, basically doing a really crap job and just going crazy. So the family force him to have a break. But he can't. he can't have a break. Even at one point, Mr. Fisher just even like encourages him, like, "Hey, you know, you can do nothing. You can do absolutely nothing, and that's fine. There's a charm to doing nothing. There's a freedom to doing nothing." But he ends up then just working at someone else's restaurant, and he just kind of confirms to himself that, like, he loves working, and working to him is rest. And like, a song starts playing, and it's called "Nothing Makes Me Happier." Now, this is a song that's like a twist reprise on Mr. Fish Oda's song earlier on in the episode called "Nothing Makes Me Happy." And what I love about this song is I just find it so damn relatable as a workaholic. Like, I like that he's not saying I'm forced to work, or work culture is forcing me to do the grind. He's just literally saying, I love making burgers. I love doing it. And like, I love cooking. I love making food. And like, this is just him celebrating that and just affirming to himself, you know what? I don't like breaks. I don't like resting. Maybe that's an unhealthy way of looking at it, but just as a workaholic, I'm like, no, Bob, I get you, because every time I try to have a break, I freak out. I just freak out. I can't have breaks. I can't rest. I just fidget, and unless I'm like the weather forces me to have a break, like today. It's why I prefer Nothing Makes Me Happier to Nothing Makes Me Happy, because with Nothing Makes Me Happy, it's a great bop, it's a great tune, and like Kevin Kline makes it so whimsical and so fun, but I just couldn't connect on the same level as Nothing Makes Me Happier. And like, yeah, I also really like how the song ends, where he's saying like, nothing makes me happy making burgers, making fries, blah blah blah, and then he ends the song just like seeing his family coming out of his restaurant, coming home, and he's just like, nothing makes me happy but them. So sweet. So sweet. Listening, I have a friend like that. She's always on the go. The idea of watching TV or reading a book is alien to her. I can enjoy relaxing sometimes, but it has to be something that really invests me, really distracts me, and that's very hard to kind of find. It's very difficult, because like my brain is constantly thinking, I need to work, this time I have right now is an opportunity to work. Leo says, yes, I love that song. Bob's reprise is sweet, but of course I love Mr. Fish Oda's song. It's a perfect song for the character. The background art is stunning. It sums up my optimistic views about life, and the last line is the truest words ever spoken in the show. Yeah, those lines at the end of this song embodies the spirit of Bob's Burgers. Nothing makes me happier than making burgers and them. That's Bob's Burgers. That's what's so great about this song. Like, it had to be in my top 5 because of that. And it's just great. It's great to see a character that actually enjoys his job. Yeah, weird guy saying that. It proves that Bob really enjoys his job. Yeah. Because like most of the time, like people just seem to like really hate their job, but Bob adores his job. He has a passion to the craft of burgers. Ospardo, something that about the episode description reminds me of that one episode of SpongeBob where Mr. Krabs forces SpongeBob to go on a vacation from work. Yeah, I've seen that. And SpongeBob constantly tries to get back into the Krusty Krab. Yeah. It's pretty much, it is kind of the same. It's kind of the same thing. Leo, I was talking about the line about Calvin being a big sexy boy. Oh, that bit. Yeah. From Nothing Makes Me Happy. When Bob's like, well, yeah, you are a sexy boy. He's like, yes, I am a big sexy boy. Yeah, it's good. Ugh. So yeah, any other thoughts on Nothing Makes Me Happier? So I'm not talking about Lightyear right now, mate. I'm doing a tech countdown. Any other thoughts on Nothing Makes Me Happier? Leo, even when I say optimistic, I mean optimistic for me. With the days I can go do sweet fuck all. Any other thoughts? Okay, I guess people have done with this song. Let's move on to my number 3. What is my number 3? My number 3 is The Bleakin' Is Coming. I freaking love this song so much. It's a song that I just constantly play nearly all the time when I want to listen to Bob's Burgers episodes. And it happens to be one of the highlight songs of my favorite episode of Bob's Burgers, The Bleakening. So in this episode, the kids think that this creature called the Bleakin is going to steal their presents, and they think that this Bleakin has stolen their mum's Christmas decorations. And like, I love this song because it just taps into the imagination of a child so well. Like, what you see on the screen right now, that's how they see themselves, as heroes, as warriors, to kind of like defend their home from this creature. It's so adorable. And I love that like they're doing this as siblings. That's one of the best things about Bob's Burgers, is how close these siblings are. And it's just great to see them united as one for this same cause, for their mum and for themselves. And the song itself is just a banger. It's just this heavy metal banger. It's so friggin' cool. And it's amazing that they got these like nasally, high-pitched actors and they're managing to like complement the heavy metal music so well. Like Kristen Schall's voice goes with heavy metal. It really does. It goes with heavy metal so dang well. It's just an epic song. It's a really epic song. It gets you so pumped up, and like, even though you know the Bleakin's not real, you're with these kids like, yeah, get the Bleakin! Take down the Bleakin! And I also like that there's a reprise later in the episode where it's almost like a bit more quiet, and like the humming it, the whispering it. And like, it's just as awesome. It's just, even when they tone it down, the song sounds just as great. Leo says, I'll admit it's been a while. Oh, sorry. So I forgot what it sounds like. I just remember the Game of Thrones style visuals. It's a heavy metal song. That's the best way I'll describe the sound of it. It's heavy. It kind of reminds me of a Tenacious D song. I'm a massive Tenacious D fan. It has like a Wonder Boy thing going for him. So, does anyone else have any thoughts on Bleakin' Is Coming? Leo, you know, with those visuals, Louise is in her element. She really is. Like, I think I'd say all 3 of them are owning those costumes. Like, they really are. Look at them. They look cool. I'm gonna say, they look badass. They look so comfortable in those costumes. Yeah, they look awesome. So yeah, any other thoughts on The Bleakin' Is Coming? Leo, oh yeah, now you mentioned it, it does have a Tenacious D vibe. Yeah, it's like a much harder Wonder Boy kind of thing going for it, especially with like climbing the mountain kind of angle. And like, yeah, I love this song. If I want to get pumped up, sometimes I'm like, yeah, the Bleakin', it's coming. Yeah. It's awesome. It's awesome. So Soda says, I'm getting a God of War / Berserk vibe. Again, it's very hardcore. It's a very hardcore song sung by three kids that work in a restaurant. Right, yeah. So let's move on to my number 2. What is my number 2 pick? My number 2 pick is a song that you probably won't know unless you've watched the newest season. So spoilers. I'm just gonna say now, spoilers. I'm about to go into the season finale of season 12. So in the season finale of season 12, there's a two-part episode called Some Like It Bot. And basically what happens in it is that Tina is bullied at school for wearing a horse shirt, and Bob starts getting like mean graffiti drawn on the restaurant's bathroom walls. So they're both feeling very self-conscious. And the way that Tina handles it is that she basically writes a Blade Runner fanfic. And like we go into that fanfic, and like it's beautiful because like they really tried to capture the atmosphere of Blade Runner in the episode. And like it has like an original dystopian ambient music to it, and the backdrops look amazing, and you really get like a vibe from it. It's awesome. And it has a couple of songs in it, as far as I remember. But for me, the song that really stuck out the most was no stop. It's not working. Hang on. Hey, What If They're Right? I really love this song. And it's only since like kind of like re-listening to a bunch of like the season 12 songs, I was like, yeah, this one really stands out in the season. And like what we're basically having with this song is that Bob is singing about, okay, what if those mean comments on my bathroom wall are right? What if they're right about me? But at the same time, we're also cutting to Tina in her fan fiction world singing, what if people are right about me as well? There's some layers to the song. There's some layers to the song because they're like in two different worlds almost, but they're still the same theme, and it really ties those two plots together. Like they're different situations, but they're so aligned. And like this song's amazing. I'm not gonna lie, it's almost like not a Bob's Burgers song, because it's very subdued, it's very nuanced. Like even the music is like it's very toned down a bit, and like it's something very existential, very sad about it, and because we're basically diving into the self-conscious sides of these two characters, and like watching them break down. Okay, are the people that are like saying crap things about me, are they onto something? And that's such a relatable thing. That really is a relatable thing. As someone that has imposter syndrome, like I really relate to that so much. And like it's a place my mind goes sometimes. And there's this really powerful image in the video as well, because in the song, sorry. So like in this scene, in the fan fiction side of things, they're hiding out in a dystopian restaurant, and the police have caught up to them. And Tina is singing this song while looking into a window, and the police are shooting the window, so she's seeing herself in the window, her window reflection, and the bullets are breaking the window. Like she's singing about the cracks in herself. That's how deep this episode gets. People need to give this two-part episode a chance. I'm not gonna like sell anyone on like season 12 itself. It has its ups and downs, but Some Like It Bot, amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It deserves way more attention and praise as a two-parter episode, because like it's just such an existential and deep kind of like explanation into like self-conscious feelings and stuff like that. Yeah. Leah says, I definitely need to catch up. Yeah, you do. Watch Some Like It. Definitely like watch the rest of the season to kind of like catch up, but like I'd watch season 12 just to get to these last two episodes, because this song is amazing, and it's not the only great song, because I'd struggle to like take out the other song that's in this episode, because it's just as brilliant. It's really damn good. Leah, what if the right? Oh god, I can tell from the title song is going to kick me, isn't it? Yep, it does. It's not afraid to go to that place. It's really not afraid to go to the song. As for surprisingly sad song for Bob's Burgers, love it. It is sad. It's a really sad song. It manages to throw a little humor in there, but for the most part, it's about the characters' feelings. It's about this father and daughter that are going through their own kind of like crisis of faith in themselves. And like even the music is like it's not laid back even. It's almost like melancholic. It's like it's kind of quiet, and yeah, it's brilliant. It's beautiful. Wow, this is oddly hitting. Yep, go watch it. Weird Guy, definitely a change of pace. Yeah. I really wanted to put this song in the top 5, not just because I love the song, but I feel like people need to check out this episode. Whoa, what was that? Oh yeah, so before I reveal my number 1 pick, what do you think my favourite Bob's Burger song is? What do you think? What's your guess? Because keep in mind, I've just told some really good songs. I've really narrowed them down. PS4 thinks it's bad things happen in the bathroom. Any other guesses? I can tell you now that, like, if you've... I feel like there's probably some Bob's Burger songs already stuck in your head right now from this stream. I bet you. If you've heard these songs before, they're definitely going to be an earworm for you once again. Leo, is the duet with Bob and Louise about being stuck in the bathroom? Any other guesses? That's the other song from the Christmas one about the drag queen sings. Can't remember it. That's called Twinkly Lights. Okay. So my number 1 favourite Bob's Burger song is... You were right, it's Bad Stuff Happens in the Bathroom. I know it's predictable. It's the song that everyone says is their favourite. But no matter what, I just felt like this had to be number 1. To me, this is the best Bob's Burger song. It's so damn good. Not just music in terms of music composition, but also storytelling and the way that they utilize both actors' voices. So good, so freaking good. And Wig, I also thought it was Electric Love. So yeah, Twinkle Lights almost went to my top 5. Electric Love almost went to my top 5. This was one of the hardest countdowns I've done in a while. Not kidding, but like yeah. Even when I tried to think, okay, should I make this song, does this song belong lower on my list? I couldn't. It felt like it's number 1. It's just brilliant. It's a really good song. So for those of you who don't know, in this song, in this episode, Louise has accidentally glued Bob's butt to the restaurant toilet, and he's just about to be interviewed by a famous magazine. And so, like, there's 2 perspectives in the song, because you've got, like, Bob is basically singing, you know what, I'm in a terrible situation, I'm stuck to this toilet, but you know what, it's going to get better, it's hopefully going to get better, and he starts imagining, like, him being able to get out of the bathroom, and, like, everyone praising him, and, like, having a great interview, but at the same time, we then cross over to Louise, who is in denial about being at fault for causing all this. And, like, she starts fantasizing, hey, you know what, I bet everyone's going to forgive me. But, like, it's a really exaggerated forgiveness because, like, she's imagining that people are praising her for not doing anything bad. It's great. And it's just, it's a great contrast between those 2 sides. It's the same kind of tune, same kind of melody, same kind of rhythm, but, like, it's two different ways of looking at the same situation. And it's just composed so wonderfully. Kristen's singing is at its best, and even H. John Benjamin, who has a voice that's not built for singing, he's on a roll with this song. This is one of his best singing performances. It really is. This is new. I just guessed alone because of their father-daughter dynamic. I know you. The father-daughter dynamic is... it's not really there, to be honest, because like they're at 2... It is technically a father-daughter song, but like they're not singing to each other. They're not singing about each other like that. It just happens to be a father-daughter song. Yeah, I love it. I love this song though. Like, no matter, I think this is the Bob's Burger song that I listen to the most. I can't get enough of it. I really can't. It's just so well done. Like the chorus itself just like stays in my head so for ages. Just the way that I just love it. I love this song. I don't know how to explain how much more I can say. But out of the songs I mentioned here before, calling quits, I liked Lifting Up the Skirt at Night and Da Ding. I love Da Ding Ding. Da Ding Ding. I love that. It's such a dumb song, but I love it. But yeah, my number 1 is Bad Stuff Happens in the Bathroom. Do people have any thoughts themselves of this song. Yeah, I'm having a hard time really expressing why the song's so great. You just have to listen to it. You have to listen to it to see what I mean. Just the way that like the way that oh, I can't sorry, I'm so sorry. It's really hard to explain. It's just a really well made song, a really well composed song that makes great use out of its characters. And like, while I do think that there's other songs on my list that better represent Bob's Burgers spirit, if we're talking about like song quality, Bad Stuff Happens in the Bathroom it just knocks them all out. It's just so expertly put together. Liam, I do remember thinking on my first viewing, wow, this is actually impressive. Yeah, it is a really impressive. It's like, it's amazing that it was made for a TV show. It's that good. Like, it sounds like it was made for theatre, or like even a movie musical. I'll say that. It's they really went all in with this song about a guy with his butt stuck to a toilet. So it says I can't comment on any of these because of the episodes I have not don't have musical numbers. No worries. If you've got nothing to say, then you don't have to say anything. No obligations. But yeah, does anyone want to say something before I wrap things up? And now the song's in my head again. Well, guy, one time I got out of bed and the ding was stuck in my head for no reason. I was there for the rest of the day. I relate so much. Why is it so catchy? Like, it's not even one of the best songs, but it's just so catchy. It's just the way that Eugene like performs that song is just so, it's just an earworm. The Ding. There's an amazing music video to the Ding Ding, by the way. You've got to see it. Right, I'm just waiting for people to. I'm just letting people say what they want to say. But I'm going to listen to my number one right now. Let people have a chance to chip in if they want. I don't want to end things too soon. Blah 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 blah. Bloom. Yeah. Soda, I'm going to probably listen to these after the stream. Awesome, go for it. I really want to give people a chance to say something before I, like, stop anything. I really do. I don't want to cut people off. Get a feeling no one's got anything else to say about this song, unless the delay is still going. But we'll see. I don't think I'll wait any longer. I'm sorry. So before I go, what is your favourite Bob's Burgers song and why? What is your favourite Bob's Burgers song and why? It's like your number one favourite. Listeners, another one I remembered I liked was the Christmas song Can't Spell Christmas Without You, where I got dragged into making Gingerbread House by Fish Oda. I loved the old main characters and the weird caroling guy just giving it their all. Yeah. My favorite Christmas Bob's Burgers song is The Bleakening, but I also do real love Twinkle Lights just because of its like, it's not just a beautiful, pretty little Christmas song. It's just what it means. Like the queer subtext of that song, and like the idea of a drag queen singing that Christmas song is just so powerful. It really is. I almost put it on my top 5. I really did, because it's a wonderful song. Wonderful song. But yeah, let me know what your favourite Bob's Burgers song is and why in chat before I head off and I can finally shove a fan in my face. I can't wait for that fan. The Ding Ding. Dang it. Someone had to bring up the ding ding, didn't they? Nothing happens in that song, but it's like, it just sticks with you. This is my favourite is I Love You So Much, It's Scary, just because you don't really need that much context for it. It's amusing by itself. Yeah, it's a great standalone song. It really is. Like, all you really need to know, you probably just need to see like a couple of boy band music videos, and you get it. You get it. You get the joke. Weird Guy. Also like the song that the robber sings in Burger Dinner Theatre. I do too, actually. But I mainly like it just because I have like how Bob's reacting to the song. He's like, I'm being robbed right now, and all people care about is like the idea that this is a musical stunt. I love that bit where the customer's like, hey, I'd like to tip the cast. They're really great. And it's like I've been robbed or something like that. Did you not see? And he's like, oh, you're really committed. It's so good. But yeah, my list of contenders for this video was like really big. This and of course Oh Bourbon, the music video they had me screaming with laughing because of how many different ways Kevin Kline can say Oh Bourbon, and Felix just dancing like a madman on skates and taking 100% seriously. Yeah, I do love that song as well. I really do love that song. Leo says the robber's voice was hot, not gonna lie. It's a great voice. It's a really great voice. I forgot who does the voice. Robber Bob's Burgers voice. Who is it? And then my browser decides to slow down. Who was the voice? Who was the voice? Come on, come on, come on. Toby Huss. Oh, dang. Oh, dang, it's Toby Huss. For me, Toby Huss is Khan and Hank Hill's dad in King of the Hill. Bourbon, that's how you say. Listy, Bob always has to suffer because of art. Animal Butts. Butts is a pretty good one as well. I did notice how many songs were about farts and butts and poop. That's the main thing I learned when re-listening to the songs for this show. Like, the fart song is really damn good and almost went on my top 5. It has no right to be as good as it is. It's just a song about farts, but it's so well written and so fun. Damn it, the ding ding's still there. I've just talked about 5 amazing songs with actual lyrics, and the ding ding is there in my brain right now. It doesn't deserve to be in my brain, but it is. Right, I'm gonna head off now. I really want to cool down so that I kill Freddy Man. Leo, the song "Proof Farts" are a work of art. It does. It's a celebration of Trumps. Right, I'm going. I've got to go. I really want to cool down now. Hope well. Hope you're happy. Hope you enjoyed the stream. That's the main thing. Hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time it is for you. And on Wednesday, 8 PM BST, I'm going to be hosting a Bob's Burgers live quiz. I tried to do it last week. Technical difficulty stopped me from doing it. So I'm going to try again this Wednesday. So come test your Belgian knowledge this Wednesday, 8 PM BST.